Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Infinity. Our mission, to seek out ancient civilizations. To right the wrongs of the past and uphold the Prime Directive. All cultures have the right to evolve without outside interference, to assure cultures are not exploited for personal gain. Above all else, the original timeline must be preserved for the sanctity of life, to stop premeditated murder and mass extinction. Life must be free and only hindered if the natural course of one culture is in direct conflict with another. In this case, the Order may intervene in a bid to help both cultures evolve alongside each other instead of battling for survival. To boldly go where no one has gone before. Not as predator-prey, but as equals.
Did we really have to line the cargo bay with hollow emitters? It's dishonorable to hide behind masks.
The captain wanted us to remember how we were. I kind of like it.
You were always our sword and shield. It was a privilege to serve under you and an honor to be your friend. I'm sure I speak for all. As long as we are alive, you will be remembered. As we send your body on one last voyage into the sun, let the sun be a reminder, not just for us, for generations to come. That life takes sacrifice.
Mom! Leave her alone! Dad! Help!
Annika, little one, you are special. There's something unique about your blood. We've decided not to assimilate you. The blood is like a river that flows back through time. Do not be afraid.
Where are my mom and dad?
They have become one with the collective.
Timothy.
Voice verified. Please look into retinal scanner. Access denied.
You are late.
1,000 apologies. I swear I got here as fast as I could. If finals went well, I'll be a member of Starfleet by this time next week. No deep space assignments. I promise. You know I love you, right?
Do you ever think about the future?
A little. I want to be surprised. Not act like I'm surprised. Look, a butterfly.
Should we remain still and admire? Or sneak up on it, surprise it, maybe even catch it? The sun will be going down soon. We should go. Risa isn't the safest place.
All right.
Live long and prosper.
Excuse us.
Where do you think you are going? They don't call this a pleasure planet for nothing.
They were brutally attacked. His fiancée didn't make it. Sad, really. She was a couple of weeks pregnant. I doubt he knew.
Doctor, should we be talking about this while he's still in a coma?
Physically he's fine, some cuts and bruises, a cracked rib, a moderate concussion. It might wake him up. Give him a reason to live.
You're losing me, Doctor. If I was him, I may not want to wake up.
Maybe, but hate and vengeance are very powerful motivators.
We are prepared for war.
What is happening is none of your concern. If you cross the neutral zone, we will have no other choice but to use extreme force.
Your son is going supernova. We have the technology to save it.
We have no problem living in darkness.
You cannot possibly think you can defeat our combined might.
We will die trying.
Peace. We are here on a rescue mission of mercy and relief.
How much mercy did you show Shinzen? Is Vulcan willing to accommodate us? How about the Federation or Klingon Empire? We simply want you to stay out of internal affairs. Let nature take its course. And what about your precious Prime Directive? Will you share your technology?
We are wasting precious time. If we are successful, we will save your son, and you will have a home to go home to.
You don't get it! Attack! Attack!
Perhaps it is wise to implement Project Jellyfish.
Destruction of Vulcan is imminent. It will endure the same fate as Romulus. What about Q?
As long as Picard remains asleep in his vineyard, Q will uphold his end.
Wake up, Picard.
Am I dead?
The proper term is limbo. What if I told you you are not dead and less time has passed than you think?
I'd call you a bad scriptwriter.
I'd call you old man, but that title is reserved for someone else. Why do you put so much relevance on the waking life? Is it so hard to believe in the inner light? That you can live a lifetime in a matter of seconds? When was the last time you played your flute? When you were a child, you dreamt of the stars. You saved Data's daughter and the universe from a Romulan plot gone wrong. Became a golem. Played poker with old friends. Was life everything you dreamed? I wanted to be a baseball player.
Is there a point to this? How do I know I'm still not in a Cardassian subplot?
I'm just trying to explain to you like a good coach, you are not dead, you only think you are. When you awake, only 10 years will have passed since the Romulan supernova, not 20. That you are caught in an alternate timeline. Your real concern is saving Vulcan. While you were asleep in your vineyard, a Romulan separatist named Nero went back in time and destroyed it. Forget the synthetic wars, we are talking temporal wars, the Borg. The prophets want to give you another chance. That is to say, Q had a change of heart. Can you believe it?
Q, is that you?
No, Picard, but it's time for you to wake up. The prophets say you haven't suffered enough.
Now where did I put that comm badge? That's quite the predicament.
Do you have permission to be on grounds? Where is your comm badge?
That's a long story. I kinda gave up on technology. Then a bird flew away with it.
What's your name?
Jean-Luc Picard.
Who?
Jean-Luc Picard. It's imperative I speak with an admiral.
According to the database, you captained the Enterprise. Do you have any ID since you've lost your comm badge? You'll need to make an appointment.
Is this homeless guy bothering you?
I'm not homeless.
Sorry, is this naturalist bothering you?
I'm Picard. Don't they teach you anything in schools?
Last I heard, he drank himself to death on his family farm.
I did not drink myself to death. The past has changed. The future hasn't happened yet. The Borg are in on it.
The Borg? Sir, you're under arrest.
None of this is real. Something is wrong with the timeline.
I'm sure once you are back on your medication.
I'm not on any medication. This is all a misunderstanding. And get this data replica out of my face.
Sir, you have the right to remain silent. If you continue to raise your voice, I will have no other choice but to sedate you.
I don't need to be sedated, please.
That's exactly what you need. You are dehydrated with a slight case of alcohol poisoning, and according to your file, you haven't come in for a checkup in years. Being assimilated is nothing to be ashamed of. Not to mention your heart. You're lucky to be alive. Have you read the assimilation guide?
Yes, of course.
Obviously not. Please lay back down. You need to be mindful of your blood pressure.
Computer turn off EMH.
Fancy meeting you here.
Sorry for the mix-up. The young cadets are clueless, and you can never be too careful with AI nowadays. I guess you know why I'm here.
Personal log Picard. Decided not to undergo more heart surgery or implants. Want to die looking more human than machine. Dignity. More and more I ponder the meaning. I look in the mirror, a mere shadow of a man I once was. I wear medals to show my valor, but people see only scars. There must be something wrong with the eyes. They fear me. Not just humans, all sentient life.
Business or pleasure?
Business.
I am a metamorph. I can appear however you want me to appear.
Still not interested.
Trouble with the ladies, Picard? Or should I call you stranger? I have a cure for whatever ails you.
I hear you can help people get aboard the Phantom.
For a price.
You're a betting man. I'll double down against you on the Hollow Wars. If I win, you keep the profits. As for the price of admission, I'm sure you know someone who wouldn't mind parting with a ticket.
What's he talking about, father? Funny boy. There's only the rules of acquisition. Here we are dealing with rules 6, 9, 10, 47, 57, 111, 299. He's dressed in rags. Cough up your ticket, boy. Well, stranger, you have something of equal or greater value.
How about an original copy of the Rules of Acquisition? Maybe your kid wants it.
Funny guy. Fatherhood is grand. Deal. Rule 214, never do business on an empty stomach. Care for a bite to eat or drink on the house.
Earl Grey, hot.
What about my hardship? If he wins, I'll give you a raise.
For those of you who are joining us for the first time, this is the Hollow Wars, and I am your host. Hollow Wars is not just a game, it's a sport where people from all over the universe come to compete in real-time simulations and intergalactic conflicts that is as big as the known universe. Final bets are being tabulated. Please take your seats and remember to donate to any number of our charities. Special thanks to our sponsors. And remember, folks, bet responsibly. Last week, our leaderboard champions were trapped in the void and managed to escape. Week before that, they defended an outpost against the Cardassians, Jem'Hadar, and the Breen, returning to the days of old. Make sure to check out any number of our competitors. You never know who could become the leader. Remember, feathers today, tar tomorrow.
I want a quick victory. I got a hot date tonight.
Quick victory or financial suicide?
I know I'm Baku, but I am also the medic. I just don't want to see anyone get hurt, and for us to be down a man for the rest of the season. There's not a lot of safety protocols, not to mention insurance.
What's wrong with trying to put on a killer show? Besides, I think we can have our cake and eat it too. What are the odds for today?
The computer says we have a 40% chance of destroying a Borg cube, 55% chance of defending Vulcan, 60% chance of fortifying Deep Space Nine. I say we reinforce Deep Space Nine, take the high ground, and go on the offensive.
There is no glory in fighting a weaker enemy. Destroying the Borg cube will bring stability to the region. They are a formidable opponent.
Great, the eyes have it. Just think of the ratings. If we want to make some real money, we play the gambit. It's what our fans want to see. If we lose, we drop a couple of spots. Big deal. We have lives, and I think we can win.
You know we are only in a Type 1 warbird. Can't rely on the cloak, it has a phase converter. If we are not careful, we could end up as a hood ornament.
Sounds like a plan. Battle stations.
Today is a good day to die.
First, we are going to phase through their shields.
You gotta be joking.
Now, Simon. Get ready to teleport us.
There goes a perfectly fine ship.
Reckless.
I'll head straight to the Queen. Catch her off guard while the collective are regenerating. You guys take the drones.
In a world of individuals, there is no cooperation, no unity. Timothy, why do you waste your time with such trivial things like ethics and morals, whatever keeps you up at night? Why succumb to fate when you can live out your destiny?
Give me a reason not to kill you.
You humans are weak, pathetic creatures who think the universe revolves around you. The only thing to do with a rabid dog is put it down. Release the nanoprobes.
Game over. Contestants died from neuroshock from nanoprobes. Better luck next time.
That's the primetime show. Enjoy the rest of the entertainment aboard the Phantom and enjoy our free continental breakfast. Our goal is to provide you with the best possible service.
It's getting too surreal for me. Can't tell if I'm awake, dreaming, making, or losing money.
My wife's not gonna like it.
You let your emotions get the best of you. You had the chance to kill the Queen, yet you showed her mercy, giving her time to release the nanoprobes. The Queen is just a hologram, sentient or not. Her program will evolve regardless of your action or inaction.
I'm just trying to communicate with the AI. You never know when you might come across the Borg in real life. If I can reason with the game somehow, maybe it's possible in real life. Get my logic? It's worth a few bucks.
You might be trying to do the impossible. It's a program.
Aren't we all?
Whoever this girl is you're rushing off to see, I hope she is worth it.
Computer, a little jazz music. Perfect. What time is it?
Almost 11.
She should be here soon.